It's in every creed and race. And the carnival is the holy grail. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I feel I could stay right here, living the mass all year. Oh, 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 oh. I feel I could stay right here. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up, we going higher. Full of energy. Everybody charge up, we going higher. Full of energy. Look around, it's all away. Jumping up past family. Tell the bad times not today. Love is the only energy. Look around, it's all away. Every hand up in the air. Tell the bad times not today. Love is the only energy.
Is on Talk City 91.1. Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
I don't know about you, but I come here to fetch. Come to play a mass. I'm not leaving until I wet. Come to play a mass. I don't live my life with regrets. No, I come to jam on a bumper. Come to drink all the liquor until my head's gone and I'm miserable. All down on the ground, I'm causing trouble. Look how the security I watch me. They don't know about me. And they smash up the place and I defect like a jump there. And to away. They don't want me in the party. They don't want me because I'm too on way. They don't want me in the party. I don't listen nothing to say. Every man I draw, jumping up, doing what I want, jumping up. Tell them I ain't leaving, right there sleeping. Every man I draw, jumping up, doing what I want, jumping up. Tell them I ain't leaving, right there sleeping. Sometimes I just tell you want pull myself, but I can't ease the tension. Too much affect and woman. They say I'm too out of control, but there's too much action. Somebody pour a next one until my head's gone and I'm miserable. All down on the ground, I'm causing trouble. Look how the security I watch me. They don't know about me. I just mash up the place and I distract like a zombie. And to away. They don't want me in the party. They don't want me because I'm too on way. They don't want me in the party. I don't listen nothing to say. Every man I drunk, jumping up, doing what I want, jumping up. Tell them I ain't leaving, right there sleeping. Every man I drunk, jumping up, doing what I want, jumping up. Tell them I ain't leaving, right there sleeping. They don't want me, they don't want me. Until my call.
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
Okay, so it's time for your greetings phone calls. And when we say greetings phone calls, we mean very, very, very short. Hey, hello. Welcome, Titans of Democracy. Who you want to say good morning to? Yeah, who you want to wake up? Very short, right? We ain't getting to the bacchanal just yet. Okay, so 622-4911. And I think Sharon did a good job with the phone lines, right? So she's going to be here in just a bit. All right, so 622-4911. Let's see who's on side and who's going to answer us today. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Hi, good morning.
Damian.
Hello, good morning.
Happy morning to Sharon.
Sharon, she just came. She now fall off the pole. Look, she now reached. You see, she went and rectified the problem. Round of applause to Sharon. Come on.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
As I go up morning for you both.
Yeah.
Again.
To
all the callers, listeners, online viewers, have a great day.
Thank you. You see. You want to see watch me. I have to get these phone lines up. Nobody name fixing the phone lines. I'll go up and do it myself. You see, she coming with she boots and she had hat. You understand? She said, Damien, I ain't care if the hat mess up my hair. I'm going to make sure that the phone lines are up to date.
Boy,
I ain't playing that.
It was overdue.
You understand?
Overdue.
Morning, my darling. How are you?
Good morning. I am great after God.
You're great?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I say you couldn't take it no more. Sharon,
Yeah,
you
boy.
see me? I rather go and fix the
tell
problem
you.
myself.
That was
Right?
too much of stress.
I'm going to fix the problem for myself. They gave me too much problems. I want to connect to my titans out there.
And they quarreling.
And they're quarreling. Especially Madame Tulapuna.
Yeah, because she can't get in now.
And that's how much. And that's how people like show that they had each other. It's like, hey, what's going on with this thing? I want to call.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The
And
thing getting sweet.
you're lucky they ain't reached down here.
You ain't reached young as yet and protest.
Oh,
You understand?
what is that?
Ah, come on. Hello. Morning.
Yeah, me again. That's what they call CNN working for you.
Oh, God. Don't tell me it's that piece of buzz going on behind the phone line. And I gotta send Sharon back up on the phone line.
Buzz no. Come on, man.
I gotta send she back on the phone line. Don't do me that. It's already morning. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure. No. Hello.
Yeah, boy.
Hello.
Good morning, Damien.
Morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
Morning.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
We are.
And I'm now hearing all your voice I wasn't hearing. Good morning to each and the both of you all. And
Yes.
good morning to my brother, my sister, all the Titans, each and everyone, Mr. Claxton Bay, each and everyone have a blessed morning.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon,
Yes, darling.
thanks for your ability that you could climb lamppost. I didn't know you could have
Yeah.
climbed
If
post.
you see that woman climb up that lamp post.
I climb until I couldn't reach no more.
Yeah.
Keep reaching to the top. If you don't keep reaching, you can't reach the top at all. Don't stay to the bottom.
You understand?
Yeah, man. And Damien, you start as the lawyer in case she falls down.
Me, Papa, share people for that.
Only have a blessed day.
Is your English?
Yes, thank you, Lord. Bye-bye.
Anyhow, guys, let me say good morning. Good morning to all my listeners, all our listeners on the Titans. Good morning to all of you. Whether you're Titan or not, good morning to you. And you're listening to Talk City 91.1 FM. Good morning. Wherever you are, good morning.
And if you have any electrical problems, any plumbing problems, send Sharon to do it. She's doing a good job. All right. You know what?
You'll get me in trouble. Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Children, praise the Lord in Jesus' name.
Yes, ma'am.
Blessed Trinity, one God most high. We need salvation for eternal praise. Give thanks to Jesus. Help me, Sharon. Good morning, friend. The baby, the voice of man who comes to 91.1 station. Yeah. Let me say good morning to everybody, all who listen. Towerman, good morning to you. Mr. Chance, good morning. Mount St. George, good morning. Blackstone Bay, good morning. Everybody, Ms. Faizabad, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Sharon?
Darling.
Oh, God, only hard to get in.
Yeah,
God, more so than answering phone.
Oh, God.
Oh, your God.
Hey.
God.
Hey.
Have a nice one.
Yeah, man.
Love to everybody.
Same to you, Mano.
Yeah, see? What's that? Morning to Marlene.
To Marlene.
Morning, Marlene always the first.
Marlene Murray out there. And is it South or North Carolina?
Oh, yeah, from North Carolina. Is it South or North?
She will tell us.
Yes. Tell us whether North or South. Yes, 622-4911. I think we'll have to send Sharon back.
Oh, God, don't say that now, man. What happened with going again?
No.
Oh.
I doubt it, no. Probably coming and going.
Oh, you call now, man.
Yeah.
Call so we can make sure.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, 622-4911. Oh gosh, but if it all right, recorder thing, because I don't know if people still getting problems.
Your call?
Somebody said Shannon. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't say that now, man.
Mr. Napunano come and sing something or say some prayers, you know. I feel that she calling in now.
What is saying the number you have reached?
Nah, yeah, I know it's the problem. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ms. Phillips.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to my brother Damian. Damian, well, I thought I was the owner's bacchanal, but like you're more bacchanalist than me, right? So take it.
Come on. Are you going this morning? You going with that one?
Going with that one.
It's a fun, baby. Let me see what Patsy saying. Yeah, Patsy. Oh, no. That's the wrong thing. Patsy, let me see what Patsy's saying. Yeah.
Sharon, good morning. And the other guy there, I can't remember his name. Cambridge Analytica is all over again. Yesterday even I got a call from a number 786-2458. And they told me that they're calling from the United National Congress office and they want to know if I'll be voting for Wayne Sturge. So they are all over again, okay? So be aware, 786-2458 is at the number.
Yes.
Right. Nice. Hello, good morning.
Not never leave Trinidad.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Sharon.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good
Nice
morning
to
to
hear
Mr. Damian.
you.
Morning, partner.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to everybody all around the world, man, because all around you listening to here.
Yes, man. That's what I'm talking about.
So good morning to Mr. Christian Bushwood, my soon-to-be MP. Right, so I just want you all to have a blessed day, and I look to and listen. I'm Princess Tong and Barataria. Yeah, boy, yeah. Good morning.
Nice.
Have a blessed day.
Hey, thank you very much. And somehow or the other, Sharon, I think you gotta go back on the roll.
Oh God.
I think you gotta go back up. Telling the boss lady we taking some more calls after this one.
Hey. Give me the work, with the work, yeah. Give me the work, with the work, yeah. Give me the work, with the work, yeah. I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. And I go work it properly. I wanna sign my signature, cross my T's. Cause I have all the requirements that you need. My resume. Flawless, suitable, diverse, reliable. If you're hiring, I just want to go to work. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. And I'm gonna work it properly. Cause they have a vacancy, I go be number one employee. I aim to please, guaranteed. I fit and ready. Alright, yeah, well equipped. The structure and time in it. This economy, I've been looking for work. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. And I'm gonna work it properly. So put a work in front of me, and I go get in right away. I'm gonna put me back in it. Put your work in properly. So put a work in front of me, and I go come in right away. And let me put me back in it, and I go work it properly. Boss lady, I come for this work.
Hype music democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, attention special elector applicants. It's time to collect your special envelope for the 2025 parliamentary elections. Visit your selected EBC registration area office from April 17th to April 24th. Our hours for collections are Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure to provide a valid form of identification when collecting your special envelope. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy. And almost time for Did You Know? But before we go there, did you know? Yeah, did you know for today, Sharon? Did you know? Right?
I want
This
to hear
did you
that.
know? This did you know part 1.
Yeah.
You understand? Did you know the Lotto Plus jackpot is now a thrilling estimated $30.5 million,
What?
boy.
No. You said 1 3 or 3 0?
1 3.
Oh, all right.
You get frightened there?
Father Lord, when you will bless your sister, your
boy.
daughter.
You know, sometimes you're just reading this and it's like, God, boy, why can't be me? Why can't see the Lotto Plus jackpot is now in Damien Kid hands?
Your destiny, boy. That's not your destiny.
Well, true, everybody, the Lord knows why.
Yes.
Hey, with 30.5 million, you can escape to exclusive destinations where adventure awaits at every turn. Let me put in porn movie voice for this one. Picture yourself bungee jumping off stunning cliffs, skydiving over breathtaking landscapes. And then you come back to Trinidad with these millions. you can dive into luxury and live life on the edge. Yeah, and just for $5 more, play the multiplier, and you could win up to 1 million. Remember, winners always play Lotto Plus. Hey, keep it right, your titans of democracy. Let me go into to the real Did You Know now, for now. And Sharon, Did You Know is very interesting this one, and every morning it gets pretty interesting. I know. You know that?
I see that.
You see that? Well, hear this.
I'm listening to.
No, don't listen. I am just the messenger. Okay?
Don't beat.
And don't feel a how. I'm telling the Mr. How. I'm telling the Mr. Don't feel a how. I'm going to ask Sharon one question. This is pertaining to Did You Know, eh? What's your bra size, Sharon?
I don't know. You know?
You don't know?
I think it's at 30.
No. Leave it right there. That's the first answer. Anyway, did you know 85% of women wear the wrong bra size?
I feel so.
Yes. Research suggests that a significant number of women are wearing the wrong bra size. Studies indicate that 85% of women are wearing a bra that doesn't fit properly. This discrepancy in bra sizing can stem from a variety of factors, including individual body shape variations and the inconsistencies within bra sizing standards, right? So here comes, we're going into some details now, Sharon, hear it. The current bra sizing system is often criticized by being outdated and illogical, particularly with the way band sizes are calculated, right? This can lead to women being assigned a band size that is too large, even if their underbust measurement is accurate. No, does help me a little bit, Sharon. What is the underbust?
If underbust, what?
If the underbust measurement is accurate, if they're underbust, underneath. Okay, Sharon, you didn't need to show. I don't know. Right. So body variation. Not all women are proportioned according to the designer's fit model, and this can lead to bras not fitting correctly if they are the correct size, even if they are the correct size, right? So lack of regular fittings. Many women don't get bra fittings regularly, which is recommended to ensure the bra is still fitting correctly as their body changes. Right? Now hear this, the last part. Impact of incorrect bra size. Wearing the wrong bra size or size bra can lead to discomfort, poor support,
but it's true,
and even potential, this is very serious though, even potential health concerns such as stretch marks on the breast. Yeah. So make sure and get.
So you will put on you're wearing.
There's no. How? Where are we going here?
You're wearing extra large drawers,
okay,
and you put on a small.
You get me frightened, you know, Sharon. Yeah?
You put on small. Tell me.
Listen, Sharon.
Tell me now.
This is where the voice is coming.
Then he's a criminal.
This is where the voice coming. We guys know the proper size to, you know, the correct fit.
No, not all the time.
No.
Not all the time. I just say that, Callers, good morning to you. And of course, I want to thank the Lord for me reaching here this morning.
Yes.
Safe and sound. Waking up in the land of the living. I want to thank all of you for always logging on. And, you know, you have to bear with Damien and I and the phone lines a bit.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, sometimes, and that's why I tell them, stop wearing the pants off the butt. All the crack showing. You know why? You're wearing the wrong size of undergarment. So when the pants drop down now, you're seeing all, and some of them, it's dirty, it's black. Oh, gosh. And oh, gosh.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Make sure if you had to do that, the boxers or the underwear clean and looking good. All kind of thing. Oh, God, stop it.
Stop it. Nah. Right, you know, Sharon.
Yeah.
And this is where we pay some bills and come back with some more.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And you know, at this time we say good morning to some.
We're saying good.
We'll be right back.
Hey, you just make me laugh out here. Look, you see, I have to stop.
We'll be right back. Hey, Titans of Democracy, we'll be right back.
Constructive Talk with Pastor Google and Nicole Larson Live.
It's all about constructive dialogue, provoking factual conversation.
That's right, as we actively engage with real people on the ground, you, the listeners. Topical issues, informative.
Empowering you to think critically. Constructive Talk with Pastor Google and Nicole Larson Live.
12 to 3 p.m., Monday to Friday on Talk City, your address for talk.
TTT News, delivering more news at more times to more people. TTT News, reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TTT News, online and fully interactive. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
The following is a paid political announcement.
Open all your eyes this election. All your big and all your sense. UNC promising the world.
I have heard the UNC saying that they will pay public servants 10 to 14% back pay, which will cost us over $6 billion in back pay.
Kamla, let we be real. Where are you getting the money from?
Blah, 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 blah. We have the plans.
And it will cost over $1 billion a year. So that's $7 billion with no revenue.
Every expert saying we can't afford it. So asking one last time, Kamla, where are you getting that money from?
Blah, 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 blah. We have the plans.
You put that bunch of corrupt kleptocrats in office, and the one thing you're guaranteed to get is a devaluation of the currency of Trinidad and Tobago.
We only have one choice because we big and have sense. We red and we ready.
Red is the PNM and we shall prevail.
Trinbago, are you ready?
Yes.
Of course we paid for that political announcement because we have to be responsible.
On April 28th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Saturday, 10th May, French Citizen Supernovas present A Day in Surrey 6. Saturday, 10th May at the Supernovas Panyard, Surrey Village, Lupino Road, Aruka. Live entertainment from 4 p.m. with performances from Parang Icons, Los Alumnos de San Juan, and Los Tocadores. Look out for the sweet sounds of steel from NGC, Cooper, Troylanders, Lucian, Silver Stars, reigning national panorama champions, Republic Bank Excellence. And your host, First Citizen Supernova. Plus, surprise performances from your favorite DJs and personality. Lots of giveaways, delicious food on sale, and a well-stocked bar. So no coolers and no drinks allowed. This event is still free. Saturday, 10th May, A Day in Surrey 6. Powered by the Millennium Sound Company, Kiss Making Company. Member of Parliament for Aruca Lopino, Honorable Marvin Gonzalez. And TTT Limited, official media partner for A Day in Surrey 6.
Where is the fire? The fire in my people. Where is the fire? Oh God.
Swordfish and pigtail remain a feature of many meals today. Have you ever wondered why?
Before the commencement of the European transatlantic slave trade, Africans were undoubtedly among the physically strongest and healthiest humans on this planet. Even today, hypertension is rare among West Africa. One of the biggest reasons for this, and it remains, of course, is their foodways or cuisine and their knowledge and use of medicinal herbs. They had an abundance of proteins and micronutrients from a wide array of beans and peas, grains, fruits, meat, and clean water for drinking and regular bathing. Under European enslavement, Africans endured regular starvation, poor diet, excessive salt, derived from salted meat, salted pigtail, and salt fish. Women were given extra salt fish as rewards for childbirth. We are addicted to salt.
Endeavor, where knowledge grows, is hosted by the Emancipation Support Committee. Be listening on Talk City 91.1 FM this Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Protecting your rights, giving you insights. This is Titans of Democracy with Sharon Felix.
Time is getting harder, best to find something to do. I think it would be wiser if you leave my business with me. Instead I get up every day for my neighbor just to do. Is this a job? What's this society? You just talking things you don't know. Make like one business on your head. You start to get what say. And you just gotta leave my name, saying things when I'm awesome. You try to make my life a shame. I wanna make you walk once. Yap, yap, baby, yap, yap, baby, yap, baby, yap, everywhere, yap, 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 baby, yap, yap, baby, yap, baby, yap, everywhere, yap, yap. Cock out, kill cock, you must think before you try. You never see me on the heart, me know I make you make up that. Put my cock up in a trap, just like a big white baby rock. Business you are here, we go twist and bring it. Tell me why you stay so. Hey. Tell me why you want so. Me I wonder if you want so. Keep my business around, the people business around. Keep my business around, the people business around. And you just gotta leave my name, saying things when I'm awesome. You try to make my life a shame, I wanna make you walk once. Hey, yap, yap, hey.
This is son of Richie Spice and Empty Barrels make the most noise. So if you know you're yapping, try and find something positive to say. Or
Blah,
something
blah,
good to
blah.
say. Hey. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
Why say? My tongue tired. Blah, 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 blah.
Sharon.
My tongue tired. But
Sharon.
exercising my tongue before I start to talk. We ain't got no papers.
And then, you know.
Now ain't looking good.
Now ain't looking good at all.
I know my thing going to sleep.
All right, so let me see what's going on with the phone lines again. 6224911. Let me see what's going on.
Send your text messages to 394 4911. This
Right.
phone getting fed up of me because it's too much of calls just coming on the program.
Yeah. Phone lines jammed up. I think that's the problem, you know. Let me see what's going on. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, Miss Tuna.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. Sharon, good morning, world.
Good morning.
Sharon and Damian. You know, I am so happy about this election. I am so happy. PNM forever and ever. Amen. You understand? A little worry. Sharon, tell them about mother now when coming to election. People could call me to get comfort, you know. They just do that, Sharon. You remember what the year you called me? Oh, what to the put up right? And I laugh at you. I say, let not your heart be troubled, girl. The whole map yellow. I say, Sharon, don't worry. God is in control. And he's still the same God yesterday, he and today, and he will be forevermore. So, meekly wait and moment. Don't worry. They're doing all kind of evil. They don't understand the higher authorities seeing and knowing what's going on. And he coming with his reward to pay every man according to his work shall be Sharon. So don't worry yourself and set up yourself. Let it dingole. It have one calling himself king. He is a king. You hear you only send out king clap, royal clap, to display all the military thing he used to wear in England. You understand? And cussing and disrespecting everybody who said he's a PNM. What kind of king? And the man of Qatar. Sharon, you know what is Qatar?
That's not
Dear Damian, you don't know what is Qatar when you have Qatar?
And yet that's something in your head like a cold.
Yeah.
Yes, man stifling to breathe in a big throat and say the sinus acting up and he ain't sick. That's a disease, a respiratory disease. Am I right or wrong, Damian? And you coming for people, get a BiPAP machine and breathe in the night comfortable like me. He disrespect me plenty, but Sharon, I tell him, I say, who laugh this. Damian, I want to tell you what's going on right now, honey bunch. That Brazil, I bring down nice Brazils from America to still. These women here, they don't understand how to buy some of them a good fitting bra. They put all their bra and half of the breast under the chin. And the other half below, hanging out of the Brazil below. Shaman are lying?
No, you're not.
And that is the thing. When I show them the right size. Oh, I don't wear that size of bra. It's too big. I said, too big, your breast big. You understand? And the next thing they mean, the heel bust up, but they went size 10 and they buy a size 8 slippers, sandals. The heel hanging off, the slippers in the back because they either wear size 8, but they don't have size 8. They could buy size 10 shoes. It will fit in the same cut, different cut for different things, man. Only fix all the tutters. Tutters, I don't wear none. I don't wear no brazier. I wear the full 76. I wear plenty brazier. So I don't wear no brazier and no panty anymore. I use boxers. I wear boxers for over 15 years now.
Right.
All right,
Let's take care of yourself, women. We love all you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, darling.
You see why this cause? I cause that. That's my fault. I do apologize, CLB. That's my fault. That's my fault. And then again, like Sharon fault too.
Me?
Sharon fault.
I never talk about that.
Sharon.
Don't throw me under the bus here.
Sharon fault.
Guys, call us up.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ivy Village.
First, I was good morning to Sharon and her family and to Damian, the kid. First, I would say, one body not from Ivy Village. I would say, eat properly, exercise, jealous, don't want to make a strange alarm. Morning to all my friends in Princeton, in Tobago, Mount St. George, Fireman Fayo, Malcolm and Gemma, Marlin and St. Marlin, Wheeler, that's Mr. St. Marlin. His name is Wheeler, his nickname is Wheeler. Wheeler is for black boy. Right. Sharon, I look at you. You're on stage, but you're glistening, but you're a performer. You're glistening. And my lady, Wendy in Whiteland, morning, and all the beautiful ladies in her bargain, and my friend Toxin, Princeton, and the retest. Okay. One love you. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
And call back on.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you.
dear.
Yes, 6224911. Good morning to Sheldon and the crew in Tobago, and also to manager. Apparently he's a new listener. So morning to manager. Maria, did we call Maria? Did we mention Maria? Did we?
Maria,
Maria Santana, Ministry of Works and Transport.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
And of course, Maria, from Tobago.
Maria from Tobago.
Yes, we have
Maria.
Maria.
Oh God, you forgot to say.
Forget.
Can you describe her? I know Maria who actually taught me in kindergarten. No, she's from Tobago.
Lions, Maria Lions.
No. Wrong person. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Come
yes,
on,
good morning.
guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
When the UNC was in power with Kamala, they were setting up, they were having a new medical school in Pina. Now, why would they want to have a medical school in the hideaway in Pina when we already have a medical school in UE? So if the UNC get in power, that medical school in UE will be basically non-existent. So why you want to have a medical school in the hideaway in Pinas? So it will be for only one race of doctors. Then you'll have the law school. There will also be a law school. So you'll have all the doctors, all the lawyers, all the dentists will be only of one race of people. So, no, people are not looking into these things, but these things are very important. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, Paula. Somebody's saying, yes, Sharon, I would like to speak to you. Thanks. Well, I think there's a phone number. Is it Hector? One Hector Morrison would like to speak to you.
Hector, call me on my phone, 726
Call on a phone.
4685. But
Yeah.
let me go on a break, though.
Yeah. 622-4911, taking the phone calls inside Titans of Democracy. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yes, Uncle Damien.
Hey, partner, what's going on?
There, man. How you doing?
Partner.
Right. Auntie Cheryl, morning, darling.
Good morning, good morning.
What is the dress code or the hairstyle?
Oh, no. It's a little afro, curly afro.
It's curly afro.
Okay, right.
You have to go up on the YouTube
on the YouTube, yes.
on Bounxup or Talk City 91.1.
I'll go on the phone and see you.
Yes.
You'll see the hairstyle this morning.
Well, I saw your boy last night in the heat of form, right? So I say, Auntie Sharon, see they clapping him along, man.
Who is that?
Mr. Terence Yersin in the St. Joseph meeting. I don't know if it was after thing, but it was live.
No. It was live at Bingy Corner in St. Joseph. Let me tell you something. Mount St. George, the man was on fire. And he didn't come with no old talker. He came with facts.
Mm-hmm.
He was on fire. Listen well.
Right. Yeah. Let me just shout out a few people there who haven't shouted out for a long time. Adrian, Jibari, Isaiah, my tongue tying up this morning. My boy, my young boys, friends, man. Love you all, fellas. Boy, you all enjoy your holiday. I said it on the voice note yesterday, but how could I forget you all? No. Uncle Bruce, morning to you and the wifey. All right, love, and mommy. All right, let me shout out Sister Crosby, Eve, morning. All right, I'm shouting out my daughter Kamala, who is she's Kamala, not Kamala. She listens to the program with me. All right, Sister Gemma, daughter, Morning to you all, the whole family. We're still in sympathy and prayers for Sister Gemma and her illness, and we trust that the Lord will be done. All right, love to you all. Paula, morning. Camilla, morning, darling. Donna, Miss Digger Martin, morning. Bounxup, right. I think that's enough. Everybody, we are what? 5 days before the big day. Election, Monday, 28th of April. PNM people, whether you all in a strong UNC constituency, I am saying to you all, go out and vote. You're never to tell what could happen. Because with all the UNC saying and all the advertisement, then real disarray now is our endless bacchanal. So you all go out and do your franchise. I am warning you all, we do not want the UNC to go back there to destroy us. All right, love to all of Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago people, you all take warning, Take warning. All right, good. I'll go on with that. I'll get back in the program and make my comment.
Hey, we got news coming up to the top of the hour. Keep it right here on Talk City 91.1, Titans of Democracy. Sharon Felix, Damien Kidd. We'll be right back. This is up next.
This is Jazz in the City. Jazz in the City.
Alison Archibald says of heaven, this is a baby making song. Alison, do not blame me for anything that you may want to engage in that was not given here as a directive, please. Don't blame me for that.
Jazz in the City with Miss V, where you want to be.
And listen, if you all can see Vonette in the studio.
Oh my gosh. Listen,
it's not right to see.
I have to remind myself that I have to be present of mind to come back to be able to speak because man, this is amazing stuff, man.
Smooth jazz, good company, no better way to spend your Sunday. Mornin takes you on a journey of self-love.
And have some fun. This land where we all belong.
This is Jazz in the City. Jazz in the City.
Jazz in the City with Vonette Bigford and Akeem. Sundays at 7 to 9 p.m. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Come closer, let me give you some love.
This is more than jazz. This is Vibrations. The Experience. Saturday, May 3rd. Gates open from 5 p.m. We head to Sound Forge for culture, love, and artistry. Come and experience love and vibrations with Vonette Bigford.
Set my soul on fire.
Freetown Collective. Jam to the beats of Charlotte Bailey, Joshua Regrello, and Kute. And sing along with Jaron Nuss and many more artists. Early bird tickets $300 are now available at Cache, In Excess, 519 Restaurant and Brindellas, or online at islandetickets.com or call 771-2470 for more info. Come and feel the energy. Vibrations. The Experience. Saturday, May 3rd. Sound Forge. See you there.
Blessings on my nation.
The following is a paid political announcement.
It's voting time. And know all you big and all you have sense. So ask the right question. Kamla, how you just sleep at night? With Philip Alexander in UNC bed?
People don't want nothing to do with his bandits.
Facts.
They don't want the UNC.
Now you're UNC based vex. I sure you can't sleep at night.
Kamla know her day over. You have to know it too. UNC there, they bust, they mash up.
Kamla, you know who you're in bed with?
It have plenty more around you.
When she looks to her right, she sees Ansel Roger, who drag an effigy of her through the streets, calling her all manner of names in the process.
When you're lying in a UNC bed, I sure you can't sleep. You never know the backstabbers. That is a recipe for disaster.
No lies.
All you big and all you have sense. You have one choice this election.
We ready, and we responsible.
Of course, this is a paid political announcement, but it's the truth.
Duh.
On April 28th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement. If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news. News in real time. TTT News, first at 6 p.m. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Born on April 18, 1922, Lord Kitchener Aldwin Roberts is one of Trinidad and Tobago's most celebrated calypsonians. His career began in the 1940s, but his move to England in 1948 brought international recognition with London is the Place for Me in 1951. Returning to Trinidad in the 1960s, he dominated the calypso scene with hits like The Road, 1963, and Mama, This Is Mass, 1964. Kitchener's Road March titles showcased his dynamic influence with anthems like Mass in Madison Square Garden, 1971, and Flag Woman, 1976, becoming carnival staples. His songs also became Panorama favorites, solidifying his place in musical heritage.
I love pan music, and I seem to imagine carnival without pan is no carnival. So that inspires me to compose about the pan.
He won his only calypso title in 1975 with Tribute to Spree Simon and Fever, and stopped competing in 1976. Though he passed away in 2000, Kitchener's music still energizes Carnival, with his legacy continuing through his son, Colonel Roberts, an award-winning soca producer and performer.
No one aggressive. Carnival is strictly conservative.
This is TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Good morning. This is your TTT News update. I am Stacey Howard, making the news at this time. The Trinidad and Tobago Police is warning that it is taking a zero-tolerance approach as it relates to individuals who intend to disrupt the April 28 general election. During a police media briefing on Tuesday, Acting Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin gave the assurance that the police service is ready for the polls on Monday. He said they are in constant contact with officials at the Elections and Boundaries Commission, and police officers have undergone special training. Commissioner Benjamin said they would be targeting known hotspot areas to ensure there is a level of safety and security on election day.
Certain things have come to our attention, and we are seeing, based on the things that have been brought to our attention, that anyone that seeks to break the law as relates to the elections or anything dealing with the offenses under the elections, we are going to deal with that decisively. I want to make one final point as well, that the TTPS, as we seek to deploy our persons, we will be having officers in the various polling stations, and we will also be having persons, again, set out to look at the different areas.
The acting police commissioner also warned that anyone found in breach of the law will be dealt with accordingly. Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations and co-commander for Parliamentary Election 2025, Kurt Simon, noted there are over 3,000 polling stations throughout Trinidad and Tobago. He said the TTPS will be working closely with the Defence Force to ensure there are no election issues, and he reminded of some of the election offences.
But you are not allowed, after voting, to congregate in or near polling stations, and that is, you're not allowed then to be within the precincts of those buildings, and that would be 100 yards, which is approximately 91 meters, close to 100 meters. So you can average that. You are not allowed to influence persons to vote on that day. So persons who do campaigning, you can campaign up to Sunday and influence persons to vote. On polling day, you are not allowed to influence anyone to cast any ballot for any party. You are not allowed, those of you who have bars and restaurants and so on, you're not allowed to sell intoxicating liquor during polling. That is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Trinidad and Tobago.
Voting for special electors in the April 28 general election started on April 21. The Elections and Boundaries Commission, EBC, made this announcement in a statement on that day. According to the EBC, a total of 16,748 people are eligible to vote as special electors. These are people who vote ahead of Election Day because they will be unable to vote on that day. Designated special electors, the Commission continued, are reminded to actively engage in the process. The Commission encouraged them to collect their designated special envelopes promptly. Voting for special electors ends on April 27. To sport, following the Carifta Games, members of the St. Benedict's College track and field team departed Trinidad and Tobago on Tuesday to compete in the 2025 Penn Relays held at the University of Pennsylvania. Among their 8-member squad were the inclusions of Carifta Games silver medalist Kadeem Chinapu and Zacchaeus Charles, who were accompanied by school officials. The games, which run from April 24 to 26, will see the St. Benedict's runners take part in the boys' 4x100 and 400-meter races. And that was your TTT News Update. I am Stacia Yoward. Have a great morning.
That was TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
Peace and blessings be upon you, Brother Short and our beloved TNT.
Eastport.
How was your week gone by?
It had its ups and downs.
As usual.
That's right.
I like how you punks on that. That's right. You send it down in your throat and you bring it up in the octave.
Right.
A Kaisurian always had to be a Kaisurian boy.
Music.
I'm watching you whole night. You're prancing up all night. You're dancing up all night. You're talking me all night. Provoking me, Lord. If I only hold you tonight, it's stronger. I'm giving you thunder.
Culture.
We started the donkey in Carnival 92. As a matter of fact, it was October 92. Yeah. No, October 91, man. We came back from Texas.
Right.
And we had a show there. Yeah. So, like, we started it in October 91 and then Carnival 92 now. I sort of just made another joke, but, made a little ad-lib about it. Using the Oakland Wo Donkey Wo. Incorporating people that get involved in the dance and stuff like that. Putting your man on your shoulder, put your woman on your shoulder and that kind of stuff.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM.
Yeah.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
When the forecast says nothing but clear skies and good moods, blessings from all around. And that's all we see in the forecast for today.
First thing I do as I rise up is count my blessings. First thing you should do as you rise up is count your blessings. Cause every new day under the sky is a blessing. And you're surely best if you have life, ain't no guessing. Yo, I want you hear me like the radio. Want you see what I'm saying like a video. Understand me clearer than stereo. Life hard but try to make nothing trouble you. Morning neighbor, voice the daily yo. Hope you have a good day and everything is okay. No matter what happen, we not giving up. Plus life too short so that we live it up. It's all about the highlight. We vibrating on a high frequency. Vibrating on a high energy. Yeah, we coming to your life with a bag of good vibes. Everything is alright. We vibrating on a high. Yeah, say, you know the vibes. We never stop, we never give up. You know the highs. We never break, we never ease up. Yeah, it's all about the highlight. It's all about the highlight. no worries, have no time for stressing. Yeah, and the L is no longer a loss, a L is a lesson. It's an profit in studying people business, so why you investing? What the next man do it is like be that interesting. Hey, I want you hear me like the radio. Want you see what I'm saying like a video. Understand me clearer than stereo. Life hard but try to make nothing trouble you. Morning neighbor voice the video. Hope you have a good day and everything is okay. No matter what happen we not giving up. Plus life too short so let me live it up. It's all about the highlight. We vibrating on a high frequency. Vibrating on a high energy. Yeah, we coming to your life with a bag of good vibes. Everything is alright. We vibrating on a high. Yeah, you know the vibes. We never stop, we never give up. You know the heights. We never break, we never give up. Yeah, it's all about the highlight. It's all about the highlight. It's all about the highlight. You know the vibes, you know the heights, you know the vibes, you know the heights, you know the vibes, you know the vibes, you know the heights, you know the vibes, you know the heights. It's all about the highlight. We vibrating on a high frequency. Vibrating on a high energy. Yeah, we coming to your life with a bag of good vibes. Everything is alright. We vibrating on a high. Yeah, you know the vibes. We never stop, we never give up. You know the heights. We never break, we never ease up. Yeah, it's all about the highlight.
Protecting your rights, giving you insights. This is Titans of Democracy with Sharon Felix.
Okay, Titans of Democracy, Talk City 91.1 FM inside our 7 o'clock hour. And if you ain't leave the house yet, you're still in bed, and you need to reach to work for 8 o'clock, and you're coming from the east, you're late.
Yes, you're late.
You're late.
You're late.
But then again, school is out. Also, all
it
from next
doesn't
week.
have no such
No sort of traffic?
No.
Yeah.
So, guys, making the news in the Express this morning. Let me tell you what the headlines are. I don't know, boy. I find the internet. I don't know if it's my device. Election storm ahead. Special voting in full swing. $13.5 million jackpot. Will it take that? Mark Polcart Center man dead since 2003. Former opposition Senator Wade Mark is questioning why the Elections and Boundaries Commission is issuing poll cards to deceased individuals. Well, the man did. And he did. But that happening, but look how much times that happened. Is that something strange? It's only now I see when anyone dies, immediately, okay, so for instance, when my mother died, like 2 weeks after that, EBC came around to make sure, and she was taken off the list.
Okay.
So I don't know how they're doing it, but man uses boss money to pay bills, files, fake robbery report. Well, I could tell all about somebody who do that.
Moving along.
Moving along.
Yes, moving along, please and thanks.
I could tell you.
Moving along.
Police seeking help to find 11-year-old Azaria. Government working on bringing Trinis home. It's a story by Rhea Tate. Kamala turns 73, urges vote for renewal. Kamala and Roger the same day, 22nd of April, you know that?
And Alex one was yesterday too.
Yeah, oh, okay. They're the same day. And he used to tell me, do announce the date. But people strange, Gosh. Possible threat to disrupt electoral process. Election storm ahead. CARICOM election observers were yesterday given a large dossier of complaints against the Elections and Boundaries Commission (EBC) by the opposition. The opposition is alleging that the commission is attempting to steal the April 28th general election for the People's National Movement (PNM) at a news conference at the opposition leader's Port of Spain office following a meeting with CARICOM election observers, attorney Daryl Alahar. I hope I retired. No, sorry. Is it that boy? I hope I'm pronouncing the people and them name wrong now. So he reiterated that the United Congress had no confidence in the EBC to conduct its job given what it described as the pattern of irregularities in the election process. Police seeking help to find 11-year-old Azaria. Man uses boss money to pay bills, files fake report, robbery report. Good. Anyhow, I could tell all him about that. I could tell all a story about that. Chinese man. Anyhow, I will leave it there. And that fella does go up for a particular party, but they don't care about that. They don't care about that. So in the news there, and that was the Express, voting booth. EBC special voting has begun. EBC sends dead man a polling card so he can vote. Roger Alexander, let's win election as birthday gift to Kamala. You know what I can't take a telling all you? Why we doing that? Real Bronx. You know what has get me vexed? When I know something. You condemn and cuss these people, say all kind of thing about them, and what you know like a real puppy. Nah, boy. God, see mom on PNM UNC clash video. You see that? Oh God, only raise my partner, only raise the nerves. But I don't like how all just cut and paste. I don't like that. So they take out a piece of the thing to say the man talking about African people, this and that. Listen to the whole video. Why be doing that? Early morning ambush in Canupia, dad's son shot dead. Dan Paul, no one stole $2.6 billion. Kamala slams government PNM campaign of smears and insult. Young vows $70 billion in energy investments. UNC pleased with CARICOM observers meeting. Another union follows tutor accepts 5%. Murders of autistic teen nurse bothered young tremendously. Acting Commissioner of Police Benjamin promises law and order on election day. Roger, no UNC promises for OWTU support. I understand that. All right. 2 men gunned down in Canupia. Pope Francis' death triggers selection of new pontiff. President joins local leaders in mourning Pope Francis' death. The Alsing claims voter buying in Arangua, St. Joseph. Salmaman dies in Easter Monday car accident. Cousin drowns at Sanssouci Beach. Teen carries granny to the beach. Top cop condemns police liming in bar. Regiment member among 6 arrested in Kumutu. I'm going to see what's happening in The Guardian. And in The Guardian, headlines, election threats. Over 3,000 special electors cast votes in first 2 days. CARICOM observers hold talks with UNC, NT, and EBC. General election threats TTPS on high alert amid reports of plot to disrupt April 28 poll. Opposition claims election collusion. Patriotic Front releases manifesto. Party promises to reduce crime in 18 months. Murders of autistic teen nurse leave. Prime Minister disturbed. Not In favor, majority against abolishing appeals to Privy Council Ghani poll. No deal to reopen refinery will be honored under UNC Roger. Amalgamated Workers Union accepts government 5% offer. Third parties unfazed by Ghani's poll. Election scourge, the final push, and also from the platform. Tobago man held after allegedly chopping 2 women. 8 trade unions declare independence from political party support. Father-son gunned down on way to work in Canupia. Co-workers of murdered nurse called for justice. Odell was loved. Prime Minister hints at forex relief for citizens, urges banks to lower fees. Businesswoman gets FUL after winning lawsuit challenging delay. Amalgamated Workers Union takes 5% offer. Those are the headline stories in all major newspapers. But what is this? Come on. So there is one particular story. Right. So I will go into another one. But Kamala Sam's government PNM campaign on smears and insults. Let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something. And I'm saying this morning with no apology. And UNC mustn't talk about smear campaign and insults. And they mustn't do that. I could tell all you. You see, if we had the ability to show you, I would have shown you something. So in a particular area in Arangwa, St. Joseph, the fellas, as I say, they're defacing the flyer and the banners and all of that. But not even that. Because they know one lady who working for the PNM, they went and defaced her car. So they take all the stickers, the UNC stickers, the flyer, paste up the woman car with it. What kind of campaigning is that? So I had the opportunity to send it to a friend of mine's yesterday. I told him, I said, show your candidate for the UNC what his workers are doing on the ground. Show him. Because they have to find some kind of money. I'm on 91.1 FM Talk City. And to give that lady to go and see about her vehicle. That is total madness. And we continue to campaign in that lawless behavior. And don't tell me that you don't know what's going on. And that is why people starting to get fed up of the nonsense. Because I telling all that this election, for me, is the worst in terms of campaigning. It's like all you're forgetting after that we have to live here together. It's terrible. So if you see people put up their posters here, you just go on the side or go on the other side. You're covering it. You're pulling it down. You're tearing it down. Everybody spend money to pay for all the paraphernalia, you know. Why we have to go to that length? Why? I am coming down the main road, and I watch one of them from St. Joseph proper with a flag. So he on the UNC side coming up. I am coming driving. I went to drop somebody home, and I driving down. And that man in the road with an aggression with the flag, like he want to liquid people's car and carry on. What is that? So if they catch you in the darkness of the night, we don't know what could happen. Why are we going to that length? Why are we trying to intimidate other persons? Why are we trying to do that? It is what it is. We're not seeing the NTA doing it. We're not seeing the patriotic, the Patriotic Front. You're not seeing no other political organization more than the UNC behaving in that manner. Why? Why? All you're going in Moruga, all you tear down all the Atwell's posters, all her banners. Why are we doing that? Thank you very much for your ice cream cone, Anna. Why are we doing that? Moving away. I said what I said. And I want to ask the question because my partner Alexander was one of them who had condemned that behavior years ago. When he was one of them who had to go to deal with situations like that. So I'm asking him this time, what is your whole, what is your take on this behavior? I want to know. They start to do curry moon as well? Look, all you. Anyhow, let me go to some serious, more business that we should be listening to in terms of Trinidad and Tobago. But I want to leave my case right here because it's overbearing. Finance Minister Vishnu Danpal firmly denied anyone had stolen $2.6 billion. But I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago, you feel they didn't know that? You feel they didn't know it? And let me tell you, Vishnu Danpal worked in the Ministry of Finance and was part of helping put together the budget for different political parties being government. Okay. He had been permanent secretary, in the Ministry of Finance and previously worked with an array of former finance ministers in UNC governments, including Brian Quaitong and Larry Hawaii. Don't let anybody tell you Tom Cruise rode off with $2.6 billion. It is impossible to steal $2.6 billion or even $2, Danpal said. He explained that the Treasury simply does not have any vault containing $2.6 billion for anyone to walk in and steal, but simply keeps a small float of money. It makes really good reading on social media, but there is no $2.6 billion missing. No one can simply walk into the Treasury in dark shades and a hat and walk out with $2.6 billion. The way the financial system works, he said, no financier minister also has control over the details put into the public accounts documents, which he said was signed off only by the permanent secretary. Oh gosh, sorry. They may just take this call and tell the person on it. He said no finance minister has control over the details put into the public accounts documents, which he said was signed off only by the permanent secretary, the comptroller of accounts, the treasury director, and the auditor general. Tom Cruise was not here. The money was not wired to Panama. The banking system is highly connected, so it cannot happen. I hope I put to rest a lot of the nonsense and issues that have been circulating in the media and social media. Trinidad and Tobago. And I continue to hear people, listen, they're selling the narrative of this continuation discussion of this $2.6 billion missing, and oh, Imbo take it, and this one take it, and that one take it. And they know the truth. But hear what? For me to get where I want to get what I want, I must lie to the population. I must tell you things that I know you will be gullible about and spread the word. And I am hearing people on their campaign side still walking down that distance. And they know very well it's not truth. But you want to use that in a campaign. Trinidad and Tobago, listen twice and 3 times before you talk. Listen twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before you make decisions. Because we might very well get up on the 28th, 29th and hold we head and ball. I said it in the THA election. Nobody didn't listen. And today, complaints galore. We listen, they will tell us, wait is I? They will tell me, I was telling Damien about Cambridge Analytica. Cambridge Analytica did a number on Trinidadians in this country. They use our country as a hub for the mischief. And here we go again. So, everybody running. And don't tell me, all you, I dare anybody to tell me what the candidate Terence Yalsing says a lie. I dare, because people telling me and showing me. They get money to walk here, there, and everywhere. They get money to jump on a maxi. They get money to go and walk. They even telling you and saying what people say. $1,500, they taking your ID and they giving you some ink to dip your finger in it. But all this ship it. You don't need an ID to vote. Once you're on the binder, even if once your face is on that binder and you don't have nothing of how you call it, to identify you. You don't have a passport, you don't have driver's. Once your name on that binder, you can swear by a particular form and you're voting. I was a polling agent for years. And I ain't gonna go further to tell all of the next secret, but I'll leave that right there. Yes, Tazi, 500 just to put on the jersey. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you, but the people show me. And let me tell you, after they go on the rally and the walk, they have to go by the office and line up to be paid. Look, all they give me a break. 7:30 a.m. And today is the 23rd of April, 2025. So they put God out all their thoughts. No, all they're doing, you know. No, all they're doing, you know. That is all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying to all you. Know what all you're doing. Because let me tell you something. You forge a letter and you go to the bank because you want a loan. You want a $200,000 loan. You want a loan to buy a vehicle. You forge this letter and all the documents and you're going to the bank. And the bank say, but this is looking real authentic. And yes, all right. Thing right. Oh, we're going to buy the vehicle for you. 6 months down the road, you can't pay. What are you going to do? Damien, what are you going to do? Take back the vehicle. The bank is going to confiscate the vehicle.
Quick as possible.
With no questions being asked. So why do we want to say, I want this, and I want that, and I want the other? You have to be responsible to know where you're going to get your funding from to pay your installment for your vehicle every month. And if you don't know, better you wait until you have more information and better, how should I say it? Capital, so that you can pay for your vehicle. I'm just saying. I am not condemning nobody who gain money to do nothing. But let me tell you, it's the distance all leaders want to go. You're not informed. They give all you a script to read. Some all you reading the script upside down. And when anything happen, tell yourself who you're seeing. It's you and you alone. 7:30. Let's go to the lines and take some calls. I ain't talked to my people for a while. And all it take time, eh?
Hello.
Miss Felix, good morning.
Oh gosh, good morning. How you going?
I like the bar and I'm holding on.
That's right.
Damien, good morning to you.
Morning, sir.
Let me say good morning to my sisters in Brooklyn. Besides the bar, good morning. I hope all is well. Mommy, love, Tianti, good morning. Miss Felix,
sir,
let me give you the bottom line for me. In my book, Dr. Rowley led down PNM supporters. And let me tell you why. Dr. Rowley stood up on a platform and told PNM supporters how, I don't copycat. I don't copycat.
Just let me ask you now. Dr.
Go
Rowley is not campaigning for no seat. Dr. Rowley is not the political, he's not the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Why? You should allow me to
No, I'm not allowing you because you continue to do this. Dr. Rowley is nowhere here. Why you have a fetish with Dr. Rowley?
Miss Felix, are you afraid of me?
Afraid of you for what? No, I'm not afraid of you. I just getting fed up of you with this fetish you have for Dr. Rowley. I will send you a number and call him. No, because you're continuing to come with this narrative. Dr. Rowley not here. Why you want to condemn a man when he's not wrong?
Because I want to show them how we led down PNM supporters.
PNM tell you to come and talk for them?
Yes.
Look, leave it there. Thanks. PNM never asked you to come and talk on behalf of them. You say you're voting for patriotic for Michaela Pandey.
Shao, blessed morning to you and Damien. Shao, I watched that meeting on the TV last night. Shao, and that was a very educational and comprehensive meeting. I am hoping that all those viewers that they had last night, I think it's about 3,000 something viewing on YouTube also. I am hoping that they listen carefully and understand what is happening. So if they want to go and gamble with their future and go and put back Kamala and her cabal in power again, it would be worse than 2010. I hope so. And this narrative with this $3 billion, and it's not even $3 billion, it's 2.6.
2.6.
Thank God, Mr. Dan Paul, he explained it properly. And you know, Kamala have that as one of her ads. Have this man doing that ad on the radio talking about $3 billion missing. If I'm calling him, I would go and sue them.
I tell you.
Good morning, Mr. Damian. Good morning. Good. You. Morning, Mr. Damian, and morning, Ms. Sharon Felix. Sorry about the call before, like I was stuck in the web. Now, I'll say something that what I vex for the PNM for is that they're not coming out hard on talking about the water treatment plant in Ibitam. And I vex about that. It is showing, come out and talk about that so people are going to know what happened. Why keep silent and quiet on that? The building, the grass is growing there. No water. And people gone. Come on. And this is what in Trinidad we going for. This is what we voting for. Certain people could do what they want and can't be touched. Come on, Ola, come on, wake up.
Good, I know send a long message here. There's a certain group of people that make another group of people feel the government's supposed to give them everything. Discourage them from taking the opportunities that is provided for them while they are telling their group to take advantage of them.
Thank you.
Because they see the potential it provides. That what happened in 2010. If they say that they're suffering, it was a choice that they made in 2010. Voting have consequences, especially when you don't vote on issues and reality. Not voting also have consequences, especially those who like to complain. They are the ones who don't take responsibility for their actions. They always blame others.
No, but here.
All right, leave it there. You get your morning rise for the morning. Love we know. Oh, God, get over your crush now, man. Oh, gosh, man. You're too grown for that. Oh, jeez, boy. Dr. Rowley is happily married. You try and find some happiness. Gosh, man.
Somebody on my TikTok want to cuss me to tell me I must leave him to talk. I run in this show, not you. I run in this show, not you. And if you feel you want to run the show, come, go upstairs, pay for a segment, and come and do your show. I run in this. So if you don't like it, come off my TikTok. Call us up on 6224911. Send your voice messages on 394-4911.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Damian. Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Don't always leave it there. He have nothing in his life to talk good about. Leave him. Rolly gone. Rolly enjoying himself. And that pain in that is why he calling all the time to talk about Rolly. Take your pain, sit down, and relax yourself. I have something to tell you. You see that meeting last night? You know, man. When I always trying to tell UNC people, oh God, all listen to 2 meetings now, and all over hear everything that all want to hear. All the ad that UNC playing is a set of lie. Nothing and no truth in it. And you have to come and explain all that. When PNM having a meeting, that to explain all that. Look how stupid one that candidate is in the UNC. You put up go down the highway to come in Monroe Road. You put up a big set of fly blocking the next side of the highway when the cars coming down. The cars that come from Monroe Road to going to Blue. You put your billboard just there, blocking the people from coming down, from seeing the vehicle coming down to go vocal, and you have to come in the highway. That's how the stupidity of the UNC is. And they will stay like that until the 29th. Or the 28th, they will start crying, and they will say that they don't know they're so stupid. Later on.
Thank you very much. You want to come
Morning,
here to
Sharon and Damian.
tell me about somebody who
The
went.
the PNM meeting last night was very educational. But you see, the thing about it is too, people on the ground, they may not understand when them fellas talking. People from the middle class and the higher class will know the economics when them people talking. So sometimes you have to come down. You see what UNC offering them fellas, and them they offering them little contract to build little box drain, and I go give you this and I go give you that, and you go get latrine contract to eradicate latrine and put toilet and ting. And when they done, them fellas fighting for that, and they don't care because they don't reach there already. You understand? And that's how they look down on people, especially them black people and them when they get to. You understand? But at the end of the day, these people looking to eat their food. And that's what they're telling them and they're feeding them. PNM now might tell them, well, I will get in a corporation, but you gotta come to work and ting. And them fellas, they really want them kind of thing to really go out and work nowhere, and they got some excuse to say, well, I can't go out and work because of the gang thing and all kind of thing like that. So while the UNC were trying to bring things for them in the ghetto to thing for them to vote, pay them to campaign, pay them to make video, all this kind of thing. Now I'm not saying PNM should do that, but that is what's going on outside here. You understand? So I don't know what you could do again. Now we're hitting at the end of the season coming down here. And I hope they do what is right for themselves, because at the end of the day, when the time reach and they go there, you can't move them from there for the next 5 years. The councillors and all too, Sharon, in this constituency, the PNM constituency, I find they fail. And when the local government election come about, PNM needs to get rid of the majority, about 80% of them councillors and them, because they haven't been around. You have to go in the regional corporation to look for some of them. You understand? They're not coming around, they're not making themselves known. Sometimes when you walk around and you ask them, you know who is a councillor? They don't know, because they're not around, and they're not like the councillors from way back. You understand? From years ago and so on, they make themselves visible and so on. You don't know who they is. So when local government election reach, PNM needs to get the rid about 75 to 80% of them councillors and them, because the councillors supposed to be the people who's supposed to be around when the MP cannot make, because the MP cannot be there right through. They have to be in parliament, they have their meetings, they have to go outside, overseas, all this kind of thing. So the councillors are the holy slack, which they was not doing. Get rid of them when local government election come.
Morning, Sharon and Damian.
We have no water in our pocket of this one. 3 days now. Before the Marvin Gonzalez, Mr. Gonzalez used to, we had the water thing going good. Because even the water go during the day, it will only go for a couple hours and then it will come. But since Marvin, but this week and last week, 3 days. Today's the third day for this week, and I don't. No, today will be the 4th day that we won't get any water, and no water in the pipe. Oh, and I don't know. And then the people don't start to blame the government. You know, oh, tell them water. But because before, what they used to do, they used to turn off the cork, and to limit it how they turn off the cork. But I don't know. It's getting frustrating. Thank you. Bye.
All right, so we're gonna take some more. We're gonna play. We have a lot of voice notes, Sharon. So
Very
we're gonna
good.
take some more calls and some
Very
more
good.
voice notes. But got some important announcements to make. The Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission advises that there will be an interruption in service on Thursday, 24th April 2025, in Pitty Valley from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The following areas will be affected: along the Mount Coco Road, Pitty Valley between Jerowan Terrace and Hibiscus Drive, including Pinewood Gardens, Silver Oaks, Philip Charles Road, Point Center Avenue, Bougainvillea Drive, Apple Blossom Avenue, Dorchester Walk, Juven Drive, Harden Place, Alice Glen Avenue, Snyder Gardens, Mountain View Drive, Bamboo Trace, Simeon Road, Pitty Valley Health Center, Alfred Drive, Sampson Drive, Crystal Stream Government Primary School, Gloria Avenue, Sparrow Drive, Ramkissoon Gerald Avenue, Chateau Villas, Massey Stores, Maple Leaf International School, Theodore Herzl Avenue, Chumamonk Avenue, Bryn Primary School, Mon Rena Circle, Leo Base Avenue, Queen Elizabeth Avenue, President Wiseman Road, Valley Medical Center, David Ben-Gurion Avenue, Jerowan Terrace, and all associated side streets. This interruption in service in Pitty Valley will be on Thursday, 24th April 2025, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Commission apologizes for any inconvenience caused by this interruption, but it is necessary to upgrade and maintain the overhead line system in these areas. And attention special elector applicants, it's time to collect your special envelope for the 2025 parliamentary elections. Visit your selected EBC registration area office from April 17th to April 20th, or 24th rather. Our hours for collections are Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure to provide a valid form of identification when collecting your special envelope. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy. We'll be right back. Titans of Democracy. We'll take some more phone calls and more voice notes right after these.
Connect with Sharon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12:05 p.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. Several callers to the program have gotten the help they needed.
I'm calling to thank you guys for the great job you've been doing helping me out. I mean, you guys are doing a real good job, and I appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for calling in.
No, I have to thank you guys.
All right. Well, I'm thanking you for letting us know that you're happy. Okay.
Sharon will do her best to have your issues gain the attention of that specific government office, private enterprise, or business. Once you call Connect with Sharon, 622-4911. Connect with Sharon, 12:05 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Your address for talk.
When we come together for a common cause, we do more than help. We move a nation because united is the way. This year, volunteer with your company for United Way's Day of Caring on Sunday, May 18th to create lasting change. One school, one child, one community at a time. Or donate towards discourse at uwtt.com. It isn't just today. It's a movement for a stronger, more caring Trinidad and Tobago. United is the way. Find out more at uwtt.com.
Saturday, 10th May, First Citizen Supernovas presents A Day in Surrey 6. Saturday, 10th May at the Supernovas Panyard, Surrey Village, Lupino Road, Aruka. Live entertainment from 4 p.m. with performances from Parang Icons, Los Alumnos de San Juan, and Los Tocadores. Look out for the sweet sounds of steel from NGC, Cooper, Troylanders, Nucci, and Silver Stars. Reigning National Panorama Champions, Republic Bank Exodus. And your host, First Citizen Supernova. Plus, surprise performances from your favorite DJs and personality. Lots of giveaways, delicious food on sale, and a well-stocked bar. So no coolers and no drinks allowed. This event is still free. Saturday, 10th May, A Day in Surrey 6. Powered by the Millennium Sound Company, His Making Company. Member of Parliament for Aruca Lopino, Honorable Marvin Gonzalez. And TTT Limited, the official media partner for A Day in Surrey 6.
At TTT, our journalists are on the ground, seeking the facts and reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. We have Trinidad and Tobago covered, from Citrus to Charlottesville, Crown Point to Moruga. Our news reaches further on any smart device. TTT News, first at 6 p.m. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
The following is a paid political announcement.
We read and we ready the new chapter. The People's National Movement, where there's always good news.
I pledge to you as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, we are not touching the senior citizens' pensions, all public service pensions, all retired public servants who receive a public service pension will now receive that tax-free.
No need for tension. Everybody getting a pension.
The PNM not touching your pension. We're not taking your pension down. We're not shifting the goalpost. Your pension is safe with the PNM.
We responsible, very responsible. We read and we ready. Vote PNM.
Dreaming for party, PNM. We working together, we building together, so we'll make it better.
We paid for this political ad because we care about our seniors.
On April 28th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement. As we gear up for General Elections 2025, Talk City 91.1 FM asks you, did you know? Did you know that the new National Identification Card is made of a durable polycarbonate substrate? It will eventually replace the current identification cards, which are made of Teflon. This new National ID card incorporates a sophisticated array of security features, ensuring multi-layered protection against the threat of counterfeit and fraud. Some of these security features are visible to the naked eye. Other security features are visible with the assistance of magnifying glass and UV light, whilst some security features are accessible only under forensic conditions, using specialized technology. To vote is your right. Visit ebctt.com for more details. Did you know? Well, now you know. Talk City 91.1 FM, keeping you in the know.
Every day, we aspire to be better at what we do. Deliver more news, more often, to more people. We are your news team, reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
The following is a paid political announcement.
Open all your eyes this election. All your big and all your sense. UNC promising the world.
I have heard the UNC saying that they will pay public servants 10 to 14% back pay, which will cost us over $6 billion in back pay.
Kamla, let me be real. Where are you getting the money from?
Blah, 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 blah. We have the plans.
And it will cost over $1 billion a year. So that's $7 billion with no revenue.
Every expert saying we can't afford it. So asking one last time, Kamla, where you getting that money from?
Blah, 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 blah. We have the plan.
You put that bunch of corrupt kleptocrats in office, and the one thing you're guaranteed to get is a devaluation of the currency of Trinidad and Tobago.
We only have one choice because we big and have sense. We red and we ready.
Red is the PNM and we shall prevail. Trinbago, are you ready? Yes. It's PNM.
Of course we paid for that political announcement because we have to be responsible.
On April 28th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Sharon Felix is on Talk City 91.1 FM. 91.1 FM.
Morning again to Sharon and to Damien the kid. Everybody's in the house. I would say first eat properly, exercise. I just don't want to make a stranger laugh. Hear me out. No. First of all, what Kamala is doing is an insult. You are using people like me to get your message across. Why can't you use your people? Your people are struggling too, some of them. Everybody are not perfect. Everyone are not millionaires. That's one. Two, should the UNC, no, when UNC lost this election, I say this, they would recount and recount and recount, and then they would take it to the court, and then it could go to England in the Privy Council. They're not giving up, you know. They're going deep, 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 deep. The PSA lady, she lying. Oh, PNM would privatize TNTech and NNCP and WhatsApp. Next thing is this. These people, oh, Kamala, remember, she's a liar. Even though she's a lawyer, she's a liar because, remember, she had said about the inheritance tax, and that was a lie, Analytica, and she continued lying to the country just to get victory. But as I would say, when they lost, they would be counting for months, you know. They ain't taking that, you know. I go on.
Sharo, me again. Sharo, you and Damien have more guts than Calabash to be listening to the video when the morning coming out. That big man crush he have on Dr. Rowley, it will be forever give him a heartbreak. It will forever give him a heartbreak. He will never get over Dr. Rowley until he dead. Even if he dead, he will still turn in the grave weeping for Dr. Rowley.
Good morning to the panel. I'll be short and direct. All that glitters is not gold. You have been told that over and over and over and over. All that glitters is not gold. So you're seeing that UNC seems to be glittering, but it's not gold. Don't worry yourself now. PNM is going to win the election, and they're not going to win it by one seat. They will win the election. So please let your heart not be troubled. All that glitters is not gold. We have seen this time and time again. This time it's worse for them. Mr. Stuart Young, he's a winner. Thanks.
Morning to you, Sharon. Again, morning to Damien. I don't know get the name. This one talking about the counselor is a real true saying, eh? Counselors sit in the office and they don't come out to communicate with the people are wrong and to see what is the problem. They just sit in office. Okay, they deal with who they are accustomed, their friends and so on, and they don't come around.
Hello, good morning. Very short.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, you're live. We don't have much time, so
Morning.
gotta make it brief before we head to the news.
Yeah, well, morning, Sharon, morning, Dylan.
Morning.
Listen, I'm that meeting last night. You see people, the vulnerable, like the single mothers, the pensioners, they're not thinking about them. Because today, tomorrow, the currency drops. How them going to live? How them going to buy the drugs? Because most of them medical bills outweighs the pension. So how they going to afford medication and still live? Anybody thinking about them? Michelle and Dion?
Well, sometimes you have to think about yourself too, eh?
No, I am thinking more about myself, but I talk about the vulnerable in society, like the pensioners who clearly.
Well, clearly, caller, it means that we are not a society of persons who has compassion. Because
No,
you
because
have
we
to
only think about
we only
ourselves.
studying ourselves. So we
Yeah.
studying what we could come here and bamboozle the people with, but we ain't studying what effect it could have if we don't get the right tools and put the right structures in place. And that's the
Because
problem
right
we
now-
have in this country.
Yeah, currently in America, I personally know people rationing medicine.
Hey.
Well, when they're supposed to take in 2 shots a day, they're taking 1.
Where we
This is TDT News on the TDT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
News update. I am Stacey Howard, making the news at this time. The Trinidad and Tobago Police is warning that it is taking a zero-tolerance approach as it relates to individuals who intend to disrupt the April 28 general election. During a police media briefing on Tuesday, Acting Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin gave the assurance that the police service is ready for the polls on Monday. He said they are in constant contact with officials at the Elections and Boundaries Commission, and police officers have undergone special training. Commissioner Benjamin said they would be targeting known hotspot areas to ensure there is a level of safety and security on Election Day.
Certain things have come to our attention, and we are seeing, based on the things that have been brought to our attention, that anyone that seeks to break the law as relates to the elections or anything dealing with the offenses under the elections, we are going to deal with that decisively. I want to make one final point as well, that the TTPS, as we seek to deploy our persons, we will be having officers in the various polling stations, and we will also be having persons, again, set out to look at the different areas.
The acting police commissioner also warned that anyone found in breach of the law will be dealt with accordingly. Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations and co-commander for Parliamentary Election 2025, Kurt Simon, noted there are over 3,000 polling stations throughout Trinidad and Tobago. He said the TTPS will be working closely with the Defence Force to ensure there are no election issues, and he reminded of some of the election offences.
But you are not allowed, after voting, to congregate in or near polling stations, and that is, you're not allowed then to be within the precincts of those buildings, and that would be 100 yards, which is approximately 91 meters, close to 100 meters, so you can average that. You are not allowed to influence persons to vote on that day. So persons who do campaigning, you can campaign up to Sunday and influence persons to vote. On polling day, you are not allowed to influence anyone to cast any ballot for any party. You are not allowed, those of you who have bars and restaurants and so on, you're not allowed to sell intoxicating liquor during polling. That is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Trinidad and Tobago.
Unity for the good of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Stuart Young promised more engagement with members of the Orisha faith during International Mother Earth Day celebrations in San Fernando.
If it is one thing that we will not tolerate, and I certainly will not tolerate, is divisiveness. We must be unified. And I want you to know that even when I held and hold the portfolio of Minister of Energy, one of the things I have worked hard to ensure is that balancing of whilst we use Mother Earth's resources for our people, that we make sure and put back, that we make sure that we do it in a responsible manner.
Prime Minister Young encouraged the community to take care of Mother Earth because she is the only one we have. He said our duty as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago is to do what we must to protect the earth, to ensure she not only survives, but thrives.
To know that under my leadership and under the next chapter, I look forward to engaging more with you and bringing all that our beautiful Trinidad and Tobago has to offer.
Voting for special electors in the April 28 general election started on April 21. The Elections and Boundaries Commission, EBC, made this announcement in a statement on that day. According to the EBC, a total of 16,748 people are eligible to vote as special electors. These are people who vote ahead of election day because they will be unable to vote on that day. Designated special electors, the Commission continued, are reminded to actively engage in the process. The Commission encouraged them to collect their designated special envelopes promptly. Voting for special electors ends on April 27. To sport, following the Carifta Games, members of the St. Benedict's College track and field team departed Trinidad and Tobago on Tuesday to compete 25-pen relays held at the University of Pennsylvania. Among their 8-member squad were the inclusions of Carifta Games silver medalist Kadeem Chinipu and Zacchaeus Charles, who were accompanied by school officials. The games, which run from April 24 to 26, will see the St. Benedict's runners take part in the boys' 4x100 and 400-meter races. And that was your TTT News update. I am Stacey Howard. Have a good morning.
That was TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
Peace and blessing be upon you, Brother Short Pants, and our beloved TNT.
Eastport
How was your week gone by?
It had its ups and downs.
As usual.
That's right.
I like how you punked on that. That's right. You send it down in your throat and you bring it up in the octave.
Right.
A Kaisuran always had to be a Kaisuran boy.
Music.
I'm watching you all night. You're prancing up all night. You're dancing up all night. You're fucking me all night. Provoking me, Lord. If I was hold you tonight, it's thunder. I'm giving you thunder.
Culture.
We started the donkey in Carnival 92. As a matter of fact, it was October 92. Yeah. No, October 91, man. We came back from Texas. Right. And we had a show there. Yeah. So, like, we started it in October 91 and then Carnival 92 now. I sort of just made another joke, but, made a ad-lib about it. Using the Oakland Wo Donkey Wo. Incorporating people that get involved in the dance and stuff like that. Putting your man on your shoulder, put your woman on your shoulder and that kind of stuff.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM. Here's what's trending today on Titan.
Hey, we call this one order. Don't cross the border. Don't go to further.
Come home and take a lie. Be wise, don't hold it, be wise. Disposing, be wise. Don't use it, be wise. Refuse it, be wise. Don't buy it, be wise. Yo, boy, have some order. Don't cross the border. Yo, boy, go no further. Listen to the word. Yo, boy, have some order. Don't cross the border. Yo, boy, go no further. Listen to the word. Anyway, make a stand. Shoot it up on the lifetime ban. Let the magnum drop out your hand. Without you, it can't function. Can't function when the gun call. No one saw the phone at all. No beat out the paper ball. Gonna run down like waterfall. Yo, let me tell them. Guns are not your friend. Not your friend. They lie and they pretend. Lie and they pretend. This is for when you get them vexed. When you get them vexed, they're coming for you next. Be wise, don't hold it, be wise. Dispose it, be wise. Don't use it, be wise. Refuse it, be wise. Don't buy it, be wise. Yo, boy, have some order. Don't cross the border. Yo, boy, go no further. Listen to the word. Yo, boy, have some order. Do not cross the border.
That was before he was MX Prime. He was Maximus Dan here with some order inside our 8 o'clock hour. We are Titans of the Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM as we continue to gather your voice notes and your phone call 622-4911. Yeah.
Maximus is my cousin, you know that, right?
Your cousin?
His mother called that.
Yeah, mommy. Maximus called you already. I didn't know that was your cousin.
Yeah, the mother called when she sent you the.
Yeah. Oh, nice one. We rest one everybody's family. Always one family.
You and I might be family, and we know.
Be careful, yeah.
Oi.
Wow. Did I say good morning to that special person?
I don't know.
Yet?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Well, if not, here goes. Good morning to Mr. Zama. Hope you're listening, and good morning to you, and have a wonderful day. Yeah.
Oi.
All right, so back to some messages. Someone is saying McDonald Bando is saying they gave the UNC a majority in 2020, which they could have changed any laws and the constitution, but instead they made one to free their financier from jail in the US. This is quote unquote, by the way. Now they want to come back to finish the job, what they had started. Once they get power, they don't care about any of the unrealistic promise that they made. It's the IMF. Most of the time, the people who you are concerned about are not concerned about them, are not concerned about themselves. I don't know what they're saying here. They are the ones who will vote for them to their own demise.
Yeah. It's important for the UNC to win this election. Because if they don't win this election, Crapper will really smoke the pipe. Because very, very early in, even before Mr. Stuart Young was made Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar used to be saying on the air within her meetings that when she becomes Prime Minister, she will go, she'll cross all those, whatever would fit, all those laws that Dr. Rowley had put in place. She said, especially the money law. That's what she said, the money law. Because there are a lot of poor people out here who still have the cut notes. And it will bring a big relief for them. So that is the main reason why they want to win. Because they have all the members, $500 million didn't come back into the treasury, right? And she stopped talking about it because she was advised, don't keep airing that because people, they might want to vote for her. But she still has that. She's going to repeal, that's the word. She's going to repeal the laws that Dr. Rowley, especially the money law with the cut notes. That is why it is important. And they're doing everything, turning up every stone to make sure they win this election. And I hope to God it doesn't happen. God in charge anyway. Bye-bye.
I tell all you.
6224-911. We're taking your phone calls as well. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
Morning, Damien.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Brian.
Morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning, Brian.
Miss Felix, your last voice note from the lady, she is quite correct. They are putting things in place just in case. So when they lose, they'll be going to court. Imagine they have given a dossier to the observers on the Election and Boundaries Commission and are going around saying that the Election and Boundaries Commission is part and parcel of the PNM and asking for Narcisco whether or not he has ever been registered as a member of the PNM. What does that have to do with the EBC and the election? They are putting excuses in front so they can say when they lose and they go to court that they said so in the beginning. That is what they are doing. So when the PNM wins on the 28th, don't look for the government to fork too soon because we may be caught up in the same thing happened already, you know. We may be caught up in the courts because that is what they are doing. Why it is they would come forward and make such derogatory statements when they don't have any evidence? What is in this dossier that they would have given to some of the observers about the Election and Boundaries Commission that after all these years, they didn't give any in 2010, they didn't give any in 1995, but every time they believe they're going to lose, that is the first thing that they put up front to say that there is some sort of a connection between the EBC and the People's National Movement. When everybody goes into this booth by themselves and they individually vote, nobody forcing you to vote for anybody. You know exactly who you're going to vote for. So how this could be some conspiracy? But you see the chief propagandist, which is Weed Mark, and the other propagandists on the team of the UNC, is how they begin to show their wares and how they plan to when they lose, what they're going to do going forward. And these are the things we have to be very mindful of. And look at these things that they are doing, as you said this morning, Ms. Felix. Destroying people's property, threatening people just because they don't want you, they want to intimidate you and don't want you to go and vote. Well, nobody's going to stop me. Nobody. And all those who want to go and vote, don't let anyone stop you. When you go behind that little booth there, you know exactly where you're going to put your eggs. And nobody has to know where you put your eggs. Take the money. Take everything they have to offer you. But at the end of the day, vote solidly for the PNM, because I'm certain after we all heard in that meeting last night in St. Joseph, if that wasn't a wake-up call for Trinidad and Tobago by Terence Dial Singh and the Prime Minister, as well as the Minister of Finance, I don't know what is. Because they really put it out there for all of us to understand very clearly that if we make that mistake, heaven forbid, and put them back in office, what will be our portion? Especially if they devalue the money 15 to 1, because it cannot be revalued. Once it is devalued 15 to 1, you might find yourself paying $7,000 to go and visit Barbados, and about $16,000 to $20,000 to go to the United States and Canada. So be mindful of these things, and don't talk about food you mightn't be able to buy. So be mindful of these things, people. Be very, very careful where you put your vote, because the next thing facing us is that knock that Mr. Chance always speaks about on our door, our country's door of the IMF, telling us exactly what we can and cannot do. Have a good day.
That is a whole. I hope all you're listening, and I hope
You're
all you're
not
taking
to
it.
read my messages, boy. What I do not, boy. Bless one.
Hello.
Morning, Damien.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Felix.
Morning, she there, man. Good.
All loyal listeners and callers.
Yeah, man.
91.1. Miss Felix, two subjects I have, You see, when you're coming with dirty politics,
yeah,
you always look for the UNC. Look at what they come in to talk about. The EBC and the PNM. Every time they lose, because they know it's licks in this 2025 elections. It's licks for them. As they lost is the EBC and the PNM. 2015, right-minded citizens give them their first licks. 2020, right-minded citizens give them the second licks. And you see this third licks they're going and get here? They support all things to rest, Miss Bissessa. Deceitful. Now, the Prime Minister made a statement showing that if any such of the imagination Kamala say that she gets in, she would privatize most of the state enterprises. This PSA president will come on the thing and talking about the PNM want to do this and that, and it is a better economy. We want workers working honestly for their day pay. This is what we need in Trinidad and Tobago. We not to be sending home nobody. We love to employ people. If you understand what I'm saying, Miss Felix, work for what you want, not handouts. This is what the UNC want to give people. Because Ms. Bissessa also say that she want to build community jails. And that one must be fly over Trinidad and Tobago head. It's in fly over my head. So when they hold you now, they put you in a community jail and your friends and your family could visit it anytime they like. If you was showing them a feeling, this is what they're looking for. But I am thankful for the PNM up to this present time for what they are doing. Dirty politics have no place in Trinidad and Tobago. They must be clean. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, so Mr. Bless One is saying, morning, Sharon, Damien, everybody. Overword, Sharo, the finance minister was on fire last night. Bless One. What Sharon me hearing lots of good news, and they're not even writing anything properly. About Couva North, Shogunus East, Tabakit, Princess Town, Komuto Manzanilla. Well, that's great news. Red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart.
And you're making bacchanal to read
great
like
is the PNM. Right.
Colleen.
I don't understand.
You're making bacchanal about it. All the time we just be reading the text. All the time.
And you see, you don't even send voice note. You send a voice note to say that. Send a voice note with all
with
that
all what you're saying so we could play it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, boy.
They come over here with all the same kind of behavior.
Hello, good morning.
Boy.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Morning. Sharon, Damien.
Morning.
When you realize, no matter what you do, no matter what you pay, the momentum shifting against your right, you're losing ground every day. How would you react? Not desperate?
So true, eh?
You saw the face candidate. You want to intimidate people.
True.
All of a sudden now you.
True.
Oh?
No, I'm telling you true thing. True.
Yeah. You start now. All of a sudden, you so sure you're going to win the election. Call election. Every time you get a chance, call election. When the election call, you had about 10 candidates. Now you have about 5 with about 5 different uniforms. And now all of a sudden, you're sure you're going to win it. But every chance you get, you try your best they intimidate the ABC. You ever see PNM do that? In PNM lifetime? PNM never walked nowhere close to the IBC opposition, still living by the IBC. And it's rightfully say, when the loss, because the well lost, is caught. Because you see one that can see where they're going. When the loss is recong, and it's caught. So in my last election, what with the ex-captain, is in St. Joseph. He know he lost. And still talk more recong. Marshall?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. We hear you.
Yeah. Well, you know, lots of listen, but that is what anytime you realize the fact you're right on the wall, no matter what you do, you're losing ground, you're losing momentum. You can spend much money, you can do what you want, you can lie whole day on social media and on TV. And it's their lives falling the ground. You see what the damage last night? If nobody don't understand what they're going to do, or what action that they had, then all they have to be blind. Because that meeting was no propaganda. I listened to the next man who's supposed to be running for St. Joseph. This man is watched now. I don't know whether it's fine if people. No substance. Lord God. Anyhow, look, honestly, but like I say, when you realize your ship's sinking, you got a spirit. Look, honestly, I'm going.
Yeah, thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, people searching for a premium dine-in experience in the heart of Port of Spain? Then you should visit Arazi Restaurant and Lounge on Marval Road during the day. Pop into Arazi's Bakery for affordable, preservative-free bread, pastries, and lots more. Arazi Bakery Restaurant and Lounge on Marval Road for the unique customer experience. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, morning. We hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi, boss.
When Roger said that Georgia is a part of the UNC, a coalition of interest, and the UNC, when they get empowered, they will privatize the public service. So how come Roger is a part of the UNC and he's keeping quiet on that? Also, when the UNC was in power, they offered the public servants not more than 4%. And when the PNM came in power, they gave the public servants 6 to 9%. So how come Rosa don't remember that? They know the UNC is just using them just to come in power.
Thank you very much, caller. Someone is saying, good morning, Sharon and Damien. I went Moruga on Monday, and I really saw most flags on the ground or destroyed. The amount of money they spend for those things. Let me just say something, Sharon. Let me just say something, and I think I ought to kind of address certain behavioral patterns when it comes to this program and the way how we think. People, one of the things I observe is that when it comes to instructions and really paying attention, I think we lapse on that a lot, right? If you don't know how to send a message, let someone help you. If you don't know how to send a voice note, let someone help you. If you don't know how to maneuver or to use a cell phone or cellular phone, ask someone to help you. right? The system that we are using, it takes time. Not everyone can get through, right? Let's bear with us a little bit and have a little patience. And stop getting on with the hooligan behavior, please.
And
right?
I would say it again. Don't bring that behavior across here. All right? We are accommodating with in terms of the voice notes and so on. It is easier for us to play a voice note than to read some of the things that you send. When you send it, you're writing it in broken
you're writing
French.
in broken language.
So we can't understand everything. But if you send a voice note,
send a proper
it is
voice
easier
note,
for us to
and
read.
you're vexed. You can't do that. If you send a message and the message
Richie,
is
if
not
your
making
problem,
no sense.
Your problem
come
is
on.
your aggression and the way you just want to carry on. Them and just let you know, I don't work for you. This program is not governed by you. Right? We have instructions to follow. Send a voice note, and everybody has been doing it. But you feel...
And why you don't call? I don't
You're not
understand.
calling, you're not sending the voice number, you're sending the voice note that that's stupidness. Then you don't want to send none, and you don't want to call. That's my philosophy.
You vexed because you ain't calling.
You come
call.
over here with all this, with your stupidness.
But
Everybody
you're
at
sending
the
a voice
hearing.
note telling us that we what we doing wrong.
You
call us and tell us. The number is 622-4911. Call us and let's have a conversation. Rather than you sending a long voice note telling us that we're not.
Let me tell you, both of us don't really get along, because it's attitude,
Come on, man.
I don't have time for that. Everybody else adhering to all the instructions. Send the voice note. If you send a WhatsApp where we could read it properly, I ain't see nothing in that. But it's easier to send. So every minute he had to stop to read and play the voice note.
Problem we having, Barry. The problem we having. Jeez, boy. Hello, morning. Call and say something, yes, and then you send a long voice note. Call, I want to hear your voice on the radio. Let we have a discussion. Let us have a discussion. Call the radio. 622-4911. You're sending messages and they're not even typing anything properly. How do you expect me to read that on the people radio? It makes me look bad because it makes me look like I cannot read. When you send a voice, text that is not even radio friendly. I shouldn't even say radio friendly, but radio worthy. Come on. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Could I speak to Miss Sean, please?
All right, could you just slow down your radio, please, sir?
Miss
Hello.
Felix. Miss Sharon Felix.
Yes.
Who is Maximus done to you? Kevin Thomas.
That were you calling to ask me?
Miss Lady, I meet him in the ID card office. I am a sick man. This is the first time I call him in. They don't even know who's my name. I know he's from Sama.
I enabled with that this morning. That way you're calling to come and ask me and calling to tell me that you could call my phone and tell me that. Well, you're getting tied up in the wrong place. You can't call my phone to tell me that.
Hey.
And you had the radio loud in my ears. Jesus.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning, Damian. Morning to Sharon.
Morning.
Yeah, Damian. I want to say the UNC playing dirty tricks, man. They're playing dirty tricks. They don't start to talk about there will be the PNM are one gig, not one law for the PNM and one law for the UNC. They start already. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's my little 2%, man. I just find that they're playing a fair game.
Yeah.
They start already to complain because they know there's licks to them. Yeah, man. Present day, man.
Thank you very much.
No, a little bit, yeah, because this person, this individual, he's one of the first person messages we read.
We ain't reading the message. I tell you.
No, but other days before.
Every morning when we come.
You understand? Sometimes we use the first message I read.
Him and Marlene Murray. So I don't understand where
everybody messages.
Damian, don't take on.
Hello, good morning.
Uncle Damian.
Oh, brother.
Right, me again, man.
Talk to me.
I don't know why people like to complain about not getting in. They know what is the system. It's one phone line and a WhatsApp line. Is either you send a message, or write a proper message, or a proper voice note. And you have to try and try and try. It's hundreds of people might be getting in and everybody can't get in because of the timing. What is the problem? What is the problem? I don't know why people so, you know. But my thing is, leave it there. Leave it there, no problem. But I'm so happy that this new finance minister put this whole $2.6 billion that Mr. Columbus and Dr. Rowley stole by the UNC voices. I am so happy about that. As a matter of fact, he has an advertisement saying it's 3.5. If PNM win, they're going to go with $3.5 billion. And you know what I bet? Is that people who know better go in with that foolishness, boy. They know that Dr. Rowley and Mr. Imbut cannot take no money out of the treasury. They could get feedback if they give Monks in Georgia a contract for $10 million and I give them back too. But they can't get cash money from taking it out of the country's finances. People, why you all so dumb and stupid, boy? And leave it there. You said you wanted to see the back of Dr. Rowley and Mr. Stuart Young. You have seen the back of Dr. Rowley. He is no longer the Prime Minister. Leave it there. You see, after today, I ain't calling your name. I ain't saying nothing to you. You are a fella that's creating real problem. You're getting people vexed with your nonsensical behavior. So you see me? I ain't talking about you again after election. When you get the results, you're going to keep it tail quiet. You understand? Mr. Stuart Young will be the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago in 2025 and onwards till when? And not the UNC people. So you could say what you want. You go and vote for whatever you want to vote or whoever you want to vote for. People of Trinidad and Tobago, I am telling you all, especially people of my hair and complexion, you all go and vote for a party that is going to put Trinidad 50 years down the road in good hands and good stature. Don't vote for Ms. Kamala Bishesa and her UNC pickup team. Wade Mark, all of them now they're complaining to UBC. People, you all do not do that because you always say that you all regret, but you all can't change regret after it is being done. And I'm stopping right here. You all have a good, God bless day. And I'm fed up with my people jumping up and talking about their own people. All you go up in Africa and see all you could do the same thing up there. Go. Yes.
All right, leave it there. You get your morning rise for the morning. Love we know. Love we know. Oh, sing a song for them. Move, Satan, move, let me pass. Move, Satan, move, let me pass. We are on our way, saved and sanctified. Move, Satan, move, let me pass. Not today. Not today.
I want to be NCC chairman if Kamala win. NCC can cake and all kind of thing on the platform for she last night and then she blow the candle and get she perfume and all kind of thing. You want to be NCC chairman?
Oh, God, hey, see this morning? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, all two of you both.
Good morning, fireman.
Yeah, so all I want to say to the campaign thing, the amount of things that the PNM put out for young people and everybody, all I say, as Bob Marley say, in the abundance of water, the fool get thirsty, right? And all I'm saying is that don't get drunk in honey, what the UNC trying to put out to you, because there's only nicety in Donkey City, and do not be wide awake in a dream. So I just want people to know that when you vote, have a blessed day.
Thank you. Hey people, Easter savings are here at Furniture Plus for a limited time. Get up to 40% off on Serta and Sealy mattresses, plus huge savings on accessories to complete your perfect sleep setup. Don't wait, these Easter deals won't last. Shop in store or online now at Furniture Plus. Yeah, 622-4911. We're taking your phone calls. As a matter of fact, let's pay some bills and come back with some more right here inside Titans of Democracy.
Fire, the fire in my people. Where is the fire? God.
Saltfish and pigtail remain a feature of many meals today. Have you ever wondered why?
Before the commencement of the European transatlantic free trade, Africans were undoubtedly among the physically strongest and healthiest humans on the planet. Even today, hypertension is rare among West Africa. One of the biggest reasons for this, and it remains, of course, is their foodways or cuisine and their knowledge and use of medicinal herbs. They had an abundance of proteins and micronutrients from a wide array of beans and peas, grains, fruits, meat, and clean water for drinking and regular bathing. Under European enslavement, Africans endured regular starvation, poor diet, excessive salt, derived from salted meat, salted pigtail, and salted fish. Women were given extra saltfish as rewards for childbirth. We are addicted to salt.
Endeavor, where knowledge grows, is hosted by the Emancipation Support Committee. Be listening on Talk City 91.1 FM this Wednesday at 8 p.m.
The youth of a nation are not just its future, they are its present pulse, its living promise, and the hands shaping tomorrow. The Ministry of Youth Development and National Service proves continuously they are committed to real, meaningful investment in the youth of our Twin Island. Welcome back to part 2 of this feature that highlights the recent orientation program held for DROP. That's the Drilling Rig Operations Training Program, which is part of the broader industrial apprenticeship program that offers a range of exciting opportunities for young people. I got the opportunity to chat with a young man about to embark on this program, Mr. Justin Oliver from Cuba. Justin's excitement was obvious. My first question, Justin, what made you decide to sign up for the DROP program? And how are you feeling stepping into this new chapter today?
I signed up for the DROP program in the field of drilling rig fluids and circulation because I wanted to challenge myself and grow both personally and professionally. I guess I am feeling a little bit excited and hopeful that I gained some new networking skills, and apart from that, some skills in the field as I take this important step towards a better future.
Justin, tell us, what are you hoping to learn or even achieve through this program, both personally and professionally?
Through this program, I hope to gain some new skills, working with equipment that are in the energy sector. I'd like to build some of my confidence working with the equipment and working with people in the field. I'd like to unlock better opportunities out there in the engineering department. My background is engineering. I studied my diploma in mechanical engineering, and I'm just trying to build myself personally and professionally in the field and get some experience. I want to become more resilient, capable, and ready for the working environment.
Want to learn more about programs like DROP? Visit the ministry's website at www.mydns.gov.tt, or you can follow them on Facebook for updates and info. Thanks for listening.
This was a production of the Information Division, Government Communications.
The following is a paid political announcement.
Like yellow is the color for recklessness? All you hear the latest from Kamala? But what kind of mad scene is this?
We will prepare a divestment plan for the state enterprises and a debt workout strategy.
Let me break down this divestment thing, plain and simple. She say government have no place in business. That mean all state enterprises will no longer be under the government. WASA, Tiontech, NP, Port Authority, just to name a few.
We will transform the remaining state enterprises to publicly owned companies.
So who all you feel will be in charge of these companies? Their financiers, tens of thousands of workers will be sent home.
who you feel is the first to go home?
The first thing private companies will do is get rid of all the workers and shut down everything and bring in who they want. And I guarantee you it ain't gonna be us.
It's job loss after job loss. When the Kamla cabal get their dirty hands on a company like Tech, Lord knows what we will have to pay for electricity. That is mad people thing. So that is why we come in with this paid political announcement. And on the 28th of April, protect your jobs. We vote in PNM. PNM, PNM, PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Come closer, let me give you some love.
This is more than jazz. This is Vibrations. The Experience. On Saturday, May 3rd from 5 to 11 p.m., we head to Sound Forge for culture, love, and artistry. Come and experience love and vibrations with Mornin, Big Four,
Set my soul on fire.
Freetown Collective, jam to the beats of Charlotte Bailey, Joshua Regrello, and Kute, and sing along with Jaron Nuss and many more artists. Early bird tickets $300 are now available at Cache, In Excess, 519 Restaurant and Prindellas, or online at islandetickets.com or call 771-2470 for more info. Come and feel the energy. Vibrations, the experience. Saturday, May 3rd, Sound Forge. See you there.
Blessings on my nation.
When we come together for a common cause, we do more than help. We move a nation because united is the way. This year, volunteer with your company for United Way's Day of Caring on Sunday, May 18th to create lasting change. One school, one child, one community at a time. Or donate towards this cause at uwtt.com. It isn't just a day, it's a movement for a stronger, more caring Trinidad and Tobago. United is the way. Find out more at uwtt.com.
Hey, Rockers here. I just want to invite you to join me on the Saturday brunch every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. And guess what? From this Saturday, we have Kevin Sawyer joining us from 10 a.m. Gonna have some laugh therapy inside the Saturday brunch. Rock and come in. Kevin Sawyer, you say so too.
It used to be inside the gallery. Now it's inside the brunch. I don't know where next. Inside the wake, or they tune in Saturdays on Talk City 91.1 FM before the movement inside the clinic. Please, oh gosh, laughter therapy inside the health center.
The following is a paid political announcement.
This is the voice of the PNM. TNT, we're inviting you to join us as we write a new chapter with Prime Minister Stuart Young on Wednesday, April 23rd. St. James, meet us at corner Bournes Road and Church Street. Then on Thursday, April 24th, Sangre Grande, meet us at the PTSE Terminal. Hear from our chairman, Prime Minister the Honorable Stuart Young, and a lineup of powerful speakers. St. James, see you on Wednesday, April 23rd. Sangre Grande, see you on Thursday, April 24th. All meetings start at 6:30 p.m. This is a new chapter for TNT. We're red, ready, and responsible. On April 28th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement. TTT News, delivering more news at more times to more people. TTT News, reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TTT News, online and fully interactive. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Constructive Talk with Pastor Google and Nicole Larson Live.
It's all about constructive dialogue, provoking factual conversation.
That's right, as we actively engage with real people on the ground, you, the listeners. Topical issues, informative.
Empowering you to think critically. Constructive Talk with Pastor Google and Nicole Larson Live.
12 to 3 p.m., Monday to Friday on Talk City, your address for talk.
Calling all culture lovers. Are you ready to dive into the heart and soul of Trinidad and Tobago? Tune in to Culture Talk, where we explore the vibrant traditions, sizzling rhythms, and rich stories of our islands every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Short Pants. And how do you feel about Calypso? On Sunday, Short Pants opens the doors of the Kaiso Cafe from 1 to 5 p.m. You can share your views, chat with the singers, hear some of the best calypsos that were ever sung, and learn a little something and more about our Trinbago culture. Culture Talk on Saturday and Kaiso Cafe on Sunday with Short Pants on Talk City 91.1 FM. Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Playing it cool, yeah. I don't be the mood, yeah. The boy is a fool, you're ready to groove. You're whining away, yeah, you're whining away. And me feeling away, yeah, I'm feeling away. I must get a taste. I keep watching you put on a show. Girl, you're whining like you already know. All I want is one piece of wine, darling, yeah. What our time minute, just let me hold on tight to my minute. What our time minute, when you go silent, let me climb it. What our time minute, it's crazy. This thing is
just one piece of wine. Thank you very much, GBM. As we take it to the top, we are almost at 9 o'clock. Take some more phone calls before the top. 6224911. And I had a message to play. Yeah, man. Taking the phone calls as well.
Mind the message you play.
Well, I kind of accustomed to it.
All right, okay. Once you.
Let me say this again, quickly. You remember a couple, let's say moons ago, some people or persons were at the offices, outside the offices at Port of Spain, and they were asked, what is their reason for being there? And they could not answer. These are the same type of persons who are calling and making couture. Please, as I say again, do not be disturbed. Keep your head on your shoulder. Know and always remember that Almighty God is in control of everything that goes on in the world. And for you hardened people and you hardened persons who do not understand who God is and what God is, Mr. Young, the Honorable Mr. Young is going to win the election. PNM is going to win the election. All you take that.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
People get comfortable.
All right, 6224911. Taking let's set to the phone lines. Let's see who's
Just have
there.
a couple more calls again. We're getting ready to leave.
Hello, good morning.
Miss Felix, okay, boy.
Hey, yes.
Miss Felix and Dr. Rowley on platform talking.
Leave it there.
But when I talk about him, I'll leave him.
Leave it there. Because let me tell you why. The problem is not the problem.
The man don't go ahead.
The man gone his way.
Right here.
Not you. We saying the man demit his office space.
Yeah.
And he gone. The man you're supposed to be talking about is Stuart Young, SC.
But I ain't ready for you yet, Miss Felix.
And the other persons so why you want to you don't try to wound a man when he back turn. You don't cuss up the man. You say, well, we don't know how you feel about Dr. Rowley.
You make it Angie and them you make it Angie and them words come to fruit.
Yes.
And last week, Angie was glad when the phone wasn't working. She get what she wanted. She talking now.
How you could say that? How you reached it? How you reached it?
Why do that's all right?
How you reached it? Don't interfere with Angie.
Angie and them saying, you know, leave it the affair that you want to have with the then Prime Minister. Right? But the man don't go and so wasted. You wicked.
I don't know now. Dr. Rowley, he come out of the office of Prime Minister. He didn't put up himself as a candidate. So in essence, he going about his business. You continue to go after the man. The man not there. So why ain't cost Dan Paul? Dan Paul was on the platform. Why ain't cost Corey Marcel? He was on the platform. Oh God.
Oh gosh, right. Me line boy, leave it there.
This Tobagonian man, are you well confused?
I don't even want to play Angie voice note. I'm sure Angie going to let him have it. I'm not playing the voice note. I'm not playing the voice note. Oh, God. Hello.
All the good, yes.
Hello.
Hey, good morning, Damien and Sharon. How are you guys going?
Toronto is in the house.
It's in.
So, how things all up?
We good.
I'm here on work right now. I say, okay, let me give you guys a buzz and to say, here I am in Toronto, here relaxing. Not really relaxing, but on work.
Right.
Yeah, so
man.
I was going to give a contribution this morning, but however, Brian touched on it, and the lady before on the voice note touch about it, about those old dollar notes that she promised when in 2020 election that she will going to have the people come in and change it back to the new notes. I want Trinidad and Tobago to realize this. This lady is not to be trusted. The $22 billion missing, illegal transaction that was missing, and nobody can give a count for on the whole 10 years. I want the people to understand all these things and take your voting very seriously. That's all I got to say, and have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. And with that one, nice to Sean.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's make room for Alex and Karen.
And of course, happy birthday again to Alex. We celebrate birthdays for the whole week, the whole month. Yeah. Yesterday was his birthday, and I forgot. I put it in the chat, but I forgot to say it publicly.
But let me just let you know one time, Next week Wednesday is what?
It's your birthday.
I know that. Right?
And then when is mine?
May the 3rd.
The second.
The second, of course, sorry.
Oh, God. Oh.
You see? I'm well telling you about mine, I forget yours. But anyway, people,
I'll get a phone call for your daddy.
Hey, I would love that to know. Get out now, daddy, but I'm a birthday present. Get out from me.
Oh, God, I know with you, that.
Get out from me. I would have phone call on Wednesday. Yeah, I would have phone call on Wednesday.
All right, now, that's star.
All right.
Okay, star.
Hey, people, tomorrow, same time. Titans of Democracy, we gone. You know, we had to leave you with this one.
Before we leave with the 1 and the 2s and the 3s and the 4s, just to tell you guys I love you, and we appreciate
all your messages and contribution,
your
man.
Messages, your calls, your logging in. I want to thank Bounxup for doing an excellent job this morning. We were 240 something persons by them, 100 and something plus on Facebook.
On
so guys, thank you so much. Be out of here.
Yep.
Well, I don't have time to beef. Lucky for you, my friend. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirits. The vibes right up to the limits. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. Good spirit.
God bless of many varied races. May we possess that common love that binds and makes us one. Let it be known around the world that we